This is the last of Silver's stuff.
Oh, thanks, Sam.
I am thrilled that he's moving back in with you, but he will be missed. How's he managing with the unpacking?
Fine. Warren's at the other end helping him out.
At least somebody is.
I'm supervising. It's just the one. And anyway, I'm celebrating my gorgeous hubby coming home and my lovely little bro on his hot date.
White or teal?
Who says teal? The blue one.
Right.
You excited?
I'm a bit nervous. I'm rubbish at first dates, you know that.
You'll be fine. It's a match made in heaven.
What, I'm a queen and a copper? Just lay off family history for today, yeah?
Really helpful, Mercedes.
I'm only joking. George is gonna love you. How could he not? But
But what?
you are over James, aren't you?
Yes.
Of course he is. How could you even ask him that?
Okay.
Look, James is the last person that I want anything to do with. I'm leaving all that behind, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with George.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gives it well then. Oh.
So, do you fancy finish these and head into town?
Yeah, sure. Let's make a night of it. Well, I mean, only if you want to.
No, I'm easy. It'd be nice to get away from prying eyes.
Another sister.
Cousin.
Oi, favourite cousin.
You seem familiar.
Yeah, well, my mum is Auntie. She was the serial killer.
Right, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't realise.
It's fine.
And if you're worried, because I was, it can't be passed down through DNA. Well, I interneted it. So you can keep your taser under lock and key whenever you're within.
Should we get a table?
Yeah. Wow, she's quite the character.
Hey, that's diplomatic. She's a nightmare.
Shall we drink up?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, go on. Sorry. I'm really nervous. I meant to say before, you know, you're really nice.
Oi, you, get out now, you're bad. I said, get out before I throw you out myself.
I'm going. You won't see me again. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
You're reading way too much into this.
It's just the way he looked at you. That you looked at him.
If I looked at him funny, yeah, that was disdain is all that was. Look, he always does this. Yeah, he gets inside my head. He was doing it this morning. Just give me 5 minutes. Let me explain. He won't stop.
Everything all right here, lads?
Yeah, fine, baby.
Hey, can I interest you in a cocktail? Really get them fires going?
We're fine.
Oh, I have learned how to make a sex on the beach.
Goldie, please.
Look, I know it's our first date, so we don't need to be getting into this anyways.
There is nothing going on between me and James.
It's just you seem pretty worked up.
If I seem worked up, it's because I can't stand the guy.
I like you, John Paul. I've been down this road before. I don't want to do it again. Sorry.
They're perfect for each other.
Oh, you remember what Auntie Myra said? When it comes to choose, you stay away from the blues and the twos. That means you don't date a copper.
Yes, I understand, thank you. Oh, here he is. Come on then, how did it go?
Do you mind?
Well, since you ask, yes, I do mind. Come on, James. It's time you pulled yourself together.
Didn't you hear what I told you last night? John Paul's moving on.
Yes, you told me you saw him out on a date and there was a moment between him and some, low-ranking copper.
That copper has a face like a Grecian god.
Oh, my darling. Look. George may indeed be pulchritudinous.
Can't you just say handsome?
But you are exceptionally bright. You are astute, you are charming, you are funny. But most importantly, you are a nightingale. And as we know, the nightingales are famed for their beautiful love song. So if you want John Paul, then you have to
Go out and get him. This isn't like you. You and George, it was just a misunderstanding.
Everything I said made it worse. He said he could sense something between James and I.
Well, then set him straight.
What if he doesn't listen?
Oh, but what if he does? There is a great characteristic that is shared amongst our whole family, and that is, if you fall at the first hurdle, then jump up and try again. And I've seen you do that with aplomb. So, if you want George, then...
Go out and get him.
Exactly.
Hey, thanks for coming.
You were pretty insistent.
Yeah, well, things didn't exactly go according to plan yesterday.
You mean before or after I spotted that lovelorn look between you and your ex?
Come for a drink with me. Tea, coffee, whatever, really. Just give me the chance to talk to you properly and not like a dribbling idiot like I was yesterday.
John Paul.
Look, I am notoriously bad at first dates, but second dates I am brilliant at.
Because it isn't the village's two most eligible bachelors embarking on their voyage romantique.
What do you want, James?
To let you know that I've packed up the stuff that you left at my house. I need you to come pick it up this afternoon. So I'm going through some renovations and I have my designer coming over, so...
Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Good. Just need to get on with Marie Kondoing you out of my life.
Is he always so, pretentious?
Yes, and cold and arrogant and selfish. Look, George, please give me another chance.
What can I get you? Cappuccino, please, mate. Make it extra hot.
The temptation to take that innuendo and run with it.
Romeo, can you hear something?
Oh, don't get me involved in this. Look, John Paul, I know it was my wrongdoing that ended things between us, but, you know, now the dust has settled, sure we can't give things another shot?
I think one shot was enough. Specifically the one you fired at my sister. Thanks. I'm seeing someone, so why don't you just focus on your family, hey?
James, darling, can you tell me precisely how you plan to bring Juliet back home? Because quite frankly, I think there's as much chance as Beethoven rising from the dead to do Strictly than, well, us building bridges.
Well, that's not technically true. Yesterday she did allude to the possibility of there being some remorse. We just need to get her sat down and hammer out a truce. And I have just the idea of how to make that happen.
Right, well, that's Matthew Jesus taken care of upstairs. Yeah, what's wrong with him?
I don't know, he's been here ages. Hey, why don't you go and get the goss from him? If you are not back in 2 minutes, I'll pretend that there's an emergency or something, like a badger in the kitchen.
James Nightingale's struggling with a crossword. Must be a bad day.
Is it Juliet?
I thought I could persuade her to come home, but she wants nothing to do with us. You're right, I'm an abominable parent.
If it makes you feel any better, one of my students did something monumentally bad yesterday, and despite me being with him all day, I had no idea.
How bad are we talking?
Pretty bad. I shouldn't. Promise you won't say anything. Drugs.
Ouch. I bet your policeman boyfriend had something to say on the subject. You didn't tell him, did you?
Sally didn't want the police involved. She makes the rules.
Nicely rationalized. You could be a lawyer.
Oh, glad to have cheered you up.
Look, do you fancy a drink? We can toast our catastrophic efforts to help the youth.
Yeah. Yeah, a drink would be nice.
Mallow coming right up.
Hey, it's me. Look, can we have breakfast tomorrow morning instead? Yeah, something's come up.